What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozeRgamN. You can see it there in the center of your screen, also in the lower left hand corner of your screen. And with that green check mark right there, you can see I am an Epic partner. Well, here we go, folks. Today we are going, or in this video here, I'm going to tell you and give you some tips and strategies on completing these week 10 challenges. And this video is going to be a little long, is because I'm going to go into a lot of detail on how to make this challenge a whole lot easier for you, including the one where you got to ride a boat from the Fortnite to the ruins, used to be called the Authority. And I'm going to show you what you don't want to do and what you're going to want to do, that way you don't get shot at. So you're going to want to watch this entire video. This week we should be unlocking the Mystique Tactical Challenges. You have to complete a total of 10 challenges between weeks 9 and 10. It can be 7 and 3, 5 and 5, you know, whatever. But this is the skin that you're going for when you complete the 10 challenges from week 9 and week 10. And we're going to start with this one right here, because this is going to be probably the longest part of the video. Search chest in upstate New York. You got to do 7 of those for 25,000 XP. Well, I'm going to show you where all the chests are in upstate New York. Upstate New York, if you don't know, is the raised island of where Stark Industries is located at. Now, here's the new wrap. You've got until 10 a.m. on the 27th to redeem the code, and I have that video on the channel. I'll stick it in the description for you. But here I'm going to show you where all the chests are located at. That way you know exactly where to go. It's a whole lot easier and a lot faster if I use the helicopter. So there is a chest located inside this tent right here. So I'm going to hit it with the helicopter. You're going to see it's going to open up. So there is a chest right there inside that tent. And we got another chest right here. Continue on around. Now, I don't think the radio tower is included in upstate New York, because it's not part of that island that was raised. Again, there's chests inside this house. There's also a chest in that little shed. And we're going to start with the outside area first, because you're also going to want to. You got a chest right here in the garden, chest inside Stark Industries lakeside home. But you're also going to have challenges where you have to catch fish too. And I'm going to show you all the fishing rod locations along the map to make it easier for you. There's a chest inside this building right here. Go to the top of the hill. You got a chest here on the edge of the cliff, as well as a chest in the roof of that building right there. Now we're going to take a look at the chests that are around the lake. Okay, inside the house here, as well as along the banks. There's one right here. There's one location coming up where there's like 3 chests like real close together. You got one here. There's another chest inside this shed right here. You can see it right there. And this is where the garden was I showed you a second ago. So this is Tony Stark's home. I got this video speeded up, otherwise it'd be like a 9-minute video. It took me to drive around and collect all these chests, or look at them. Now there's also a way to go underneath Tony Stark's home. If you're not aware of this, this is actually a challenge. I don't remember what week that is from. And there's also going to be chests located in bushes that I can't really see from here. Up here at this tower, there's a chest. Don't forget, there's plenty of chests inside Stark Industries. But a lot of people are going to go there for another challenge that I'm going to tell you about as well. So I would really avoid that. So now we're going to run the water. You see the chest right there. again, I'm going to show you all these possible locations of all these chests. Okay, so that's all the locations of the chest. Now our next thing is going to be to do eliminations at Lazy Lake. Now, if you're playing Fortnite, you can actually end up eliminating the same person twice, is what you're going to see it's going to happen here. Because once you eliminate somebody, they're going to come back as a shadow, and 99 times out of 100, they're going to try to hunt you down. You got one right there. There's anonymous 291 there. Got me a purple AR, which I will take that. Now this is the person that I eliminate, and they come back in the shadow, and they get eliminated again by me. Nice little headshot. And like I said, you're going to see them come right back. Now, if you have not tried this, I really recommend you getting the piece of candy that makes it thermal, like the fish does. And here comes this person right back trying to get me. If you pay attention to the name, you'll see it is the same person that I just eliminated. There we go. Huncho Dolph. But yeah, it makes the shadows stand out a whole lot easier for you. I guess that person just kind of gave up. They realized I had the shotgun. Our next one, we got collect metal from Slurpy Swamps. You need to get 200 pieces of metal, and for 25,000 XP. I think we got like 225,000, 250,000 XP in week 10 challenges. Again, 200 pieces of metal, excuse me. Now, if you play Team Rumble, I have heard that, you know, I got the solo mode on, but I have heard that you can take and drop the metal you're given, the 150 you're given, then pick it back up. I don't know if that's true or not. I've never tried it. I just collected the metal. There's also a challenge on the channel regarding these tanks right here, because they are green. We'll make sure you check that out. If you do that challenge, make sure you hit these tanks and you follow my complete instructions, because a lot of people are trying to complete this challenge, and once you turn them from green to blue, I believe that is it. Only one person per game can do that. And here's the gnome. That is the last part of the challenge that you have to take and launch. Once you go up to him, he will take off. And changing the tanks from green to blue is 10,000 XP, and once you go up to this gnome and he takes off, that is another 10,000 XP. So 20,000 XP challenge. Okay, now I'm going to show you the 4 locations where you can find the fishing rods. You can see the one right there on the deck. Now, you got to remember, folks, you got the fishing challenges here, you got the search the chest in upstate New York. So this is going to be an extremely busy POI. So you might want to just take and go to some of these places where you can get the chest and the fishing rod. Go ahead and open up the chest, grab your fishing rod, and get your fishing done. That is the second location, and I am going to go all the way around the map, all the way around the edge of the water, so you will see again where some of these chests are located at. We've got a chest and a fishing barrel located in this shed. I tried to get a good picture of it, but I couldn't, so I'm just going to get out of the helicopter, and I will take that wall out so you can see exactly where it's at. You can see the fishing barrel right there. Knock this wall down, that way you can see the fishing barrel and you can see the chest right there. Now to the right of this location, there's 3 chests right next to each other. No fishing rod. So you've got the chest right there and those 2 over there. So right here, in this small area right here, you got 4 chests. So what I would do is I would hit these 3 chests here right away, then go try to get the fishing rod. If nothing else, you know, you're going to hit those chests, you're going to have weapons. If somebody's sitting there fishing, you can eliminate them. And I don't think it will drop the fishing rod unless you're playing solos, duos, or squads. Since you rumble at home, they'll just respawn in. That was our next location. And again, here's another chest right here. So there's the 4 locations all the way around the lake. You can see we're going back to the house there. So again, just keep in mind, look at this video, slow it down if you have to, because you got a chest in here and the fishing rods, as you can see right there. That way you can try to complete 2 of these challenges at one time. And that's a nice easy 25,000 XP. Here's another 25,000 XP challenge. Eliminate opponents by hitting them with vehicles. I don't know if helicopters will count for this, or boats, vehicles. I mean, obviously you get in a car. You can, I've done this in the past on a similar challenge, and you can hit these robots and they will count. I've done a challenge in the past where I had to deal damage by hitting people. And I've done it on robots. So I can only assume that it's going to count for them as well. So try to, get these robots that's away from everybody else, because you're going to have a lot of people in that main area, which means they're going to see you doing this, they're going to shoot your car, try to destroy your car. So, nice little bump right there. So he's knocked now, so I'm going to go around. It takes quite a few times to hit them, so I don't know how many of these you'll be able to get done in one game. Hopefully you can get all 3 of them done. It kind of seems like when you back over them, there's no effect. I don't know if you noticed that or not. There we go, start robot elimination. Now this is a challenge that's going to take not take some time to do, but I'm going to show you how to get this done extremely fast. You have to go from the Fort Tilla all the way up to the ruins, and I'm going to show you the path to take and where to go get a boat that most people won't even know where it's at. They're going to look, when they're gliding in, they're going to look from the boats hanging from the cranes and stuff. Go to the location where I'm going to show you to make it a whole lot easier for you. Because you can see you do have a long distance there. Okay, you see where I'm marking it on the screen? That's where you're going to want to go to. And there's actually a couple boats here. There's one boat on the dock. There's actually one boat hanging underneath an awning. You can see the boat right here hanging, and you can see the other boat over there on the dock. Get in the boat and take off. Now this is the reason why I'm actually going to show you part of this challenge here twice. This is the wrap that you get, and in the fog you can see how this could possibly make you an extremely easy target. Because even though they probably can't physically see you, they're going to see these real bright neon green lights, or whatever you want to call them, glowing coming through the fog. So what they're going to do is they're just going to start shooting at your boat. Not necessarily hit you, they might get lucky and hit you and eliminate you. You can do this in Team Rumble, so that will make it a little easier if the battle bus is on your side of the map and you go here. This can be done in Team Rumble. This is the path that you're going to want to take. This is the best path to get there from Fort Tilla area to the ruins. And again, I'll show you a part of this clip again here in a second. That's going to be side by side. Then I'll use a wrap that's basically it's an all black wrap, and that way, when you're going through the fog, you're not as noticeable as you are if you're using this new wrap that you unlock with that code. Again, don't forget the link to that video is in the description, and by the time I get this video uploaded, it might already be over with. Either it might already be over with, or you might only have a little bit of time left to do it. Because it is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on October 27th. It really didn't give you a lot of time, which I don't understand, what is the big hurry about it. I mean, the 4 nightmares ain't going to be over with until beginning of November, so why couldn't they just leave the code open? I mean, you might have some people that might not have the opportunity to play this game, but once or twice a week, they won't even be able to take advantage of this free code, because it is a nice wrap. I wish the wrap was a little darker, but yeah, I think a little darker would have been nice. Now here's a side by side. You can see what I'm talking about. You can see how with that green, how this boat sticks out, and I've got basically a black wrap on the right hand side of your screen, and you can just totally see the difference on how noticeable the left is as opposed to the right. Using the same skin and everything, going the same path, Just so happens that one on the right hand side, the fog ain't as intense as the left hand side. But we are starting to move into a little bit more of the fog. But keep that in mind, it's up to you. Like I said, I want to show that to you. And by doing this is another 25,000 XP. Okay, moving into the next challenge. Ride 20,000 meters in a vehicle. 50,000 XP. This is another challenge that I sped up. I got a car. I made sure I filled it full of gas. 20,000 meters is basically like 12.5 miles. So it's a pretty good distance. So basically what I would do is get in a car, you know, try to fill it up so you got a full tank of gas, and just drive. Just keep driving. You see somebody, don't try to hit them or anything. Just go right past them. You know, because even you'll see me come up. Well, you probably won't because I have this thing going so fast. Because this is a long time. I go from the top left-hand corner of the map all the way over to the middle right-hand side of the map, and that was like 5.5 minutes or so, something like that. 5.5, 6 minutes it took me to do that. And it's, you know, switching vehicles and stuff because you are going to run out of gas. So you see right now, as I say that, we got the low fuel, so I'm going to stop, grab this truck, switch vehicles, and just take off again. And this truck's got a half a tank of gas on it. I wouldn't take the opportunity to stop and fill your vehicle up. Hopefully this challenge will this challenge will progress while it's come. This person here, they hit me with a pumpkin rocket launcher and did not, and my car just went flying up in the air. There was never an explosion. But you can see right here, you can see where he went. Okay, here's the map. You can see we started off at Sweaty Sands and went all the way around Holly Hedges, Slurpy Swamp, came through the hydro area, went up through Misty Meadows, you know, and we ended up just to the left of Retail Row. So if you don't get 20,000 meters by going that far, try it again. I'm assuming it's just going to keep adding up. But that's definitely got me more than 20,000 meters to get you the easy 50,000 XP, I think it was. Deal damage to opponents at the Centennial Graveyard. Now, folks, I'm going to show you a nice little place I like to go. And you can see it's really effective, especially against in the shadows and for a nightmare, because they're bouncing around and they get a little glimpse of you. They really don't know where you're at. And it's actually kind of funny because they come on top of this down sentinel, and I just turn around and look at them and just pop them in the head. There's a chest right here also. A lot of people, most of the games I come to, I get this chest. So I don't know if a lot of people don't know it's here, or if they're afraid of falling off the front of the Centennial where it's at. You see I had no problems getting to it whatsoever. And you can also destroy that chest to take and, you know, give you some wood. That way you can get up closer to that head, and that way that head is giving you more of a like a barrier to help protect you. Now, I do sit here for quite some time. I think it was up in the 90s when the number of people there in the game, and now you can see it's 53. Which I've got a video on the channel talking about how the Fortnite mirrors is so broken. Came in second place, and it said I was 19th. And it's just a bunch of issues. I don't like the fact that that the shadows can highlight you and see exactly where you're at. But I got this one shadow here. He's bouncing around and everything. I think he finally saw me, and this is what I was talking about on how they don't want to take and you know, come over the edge. I don't know if it's because they're a shadow or what. But you can see this guy. He's moving around. He's hitting the hands and he's having fun. Now things like this, it makes it easier for me because it helps me keep an eye on where this person is. So now he's looking at me. I know he just saw me. So I thought he was going to take off. Then all of a sudden he came back. I go in the house and everything. Okay, here he comes. Now watch, this is what I'm talking about. When they get to the top of the Sentinel's chest, you just stand right there. And look. Easy elimination, 144 damage. And like I said, right now that challenge says 800 damage. I think that might be a little high. I don't know. So make sure you pay attention to that. Always double check the information, because, you know, challenges can change. Just because the leaks say they're going to be this, it could be something totally different. Like, what was it, last week? There was 2 challenges that was not even in the, they couldn't even tell what they was. They just put placeholder on them. I don't even remember what challenges those were, to be honest with you. We do have another one coming here. Trying to see where he is, so I can hear him. Right there they are. I knew I heard them. Didn't know exactly where they was. So again, they can see where I am. I can only assume it's because they highlighted me, which I really, it's like a cheat. Like, you know, if somebody was wall hacking you in Call of Duty, which that's the main reason why I don't like it. Like I said, I'm not playing this game unless I'm working on a challenge. And then, you know, I'm in the process of getting a victory royale for every skin I have. Here we go again. There's a 90, and I don't know how much that was. But I'm in the process of getting a victory royale for every skin in my locker, and I've noticed that the games that I play, it's not even counting in your play history as matches played. I'm still sitting on the same number I have been since Fortnite came out. So I don't even know if you get a victory royale, if it's even going to count in your stats as a victory royale in Fortnite, and not a nightmare royale, a actual victory royale. There you go, folks. Again, sorry this video is a little long, but I wanted to give you as much detail on these challenges as possible to make them easier for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. If you found this video helpful, please smash the like button. I really appreciate it. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left-hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right-hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.